opportunities for social justice.
And with the soaring rate of unemployment, job seekers will certainly find solace in the days ahead after a protocol that was signed between the Ministry of the Economic Planning and Regional Development and some stakeholders in the job market. That comes as the population of some local councils across Cameroon are already working towards that direction. Haisincha from Yaoundé.
It is another level of the HUMO project in Cameroon as the Ministry of Economy, Planning and Regional Development signs this convention with local councils to fast-track the process of execution with the involvement of the local population in the development of their communities. This convention is geared towards reinforcing the production capacities of local councils, progressively implanting the decentralization process. This is to reduce poverty and unemployment by implicating the population in basic projects. The engagement with 8 councils, Kongsamba 1, Belo, Ngomezab, Mayodale, Banka, Poli, Beka, and Garwa Bulaye, has been lauded by the mayors as that which will provide more opportunities for the youths of their municipalities and enhance development.
We are going to recruit over 300 young people to construct the road from GTHS Njinikejem up to Bamba and then to construct the bridge at Jichami in Belo municipality. We also envisage a situation where the young people that will gain skills and employment will be appeased, and certainly the socio-political crisis in the Northwest will reduce.
The initiative is equally in line with the 2030 agenda of the Sustainable Development Goals in Cameroon.
Well, thanks very much, Haisincha, reporting there from Yaoundé. Decades down the road, the Cameroon's president, Paul Biya, propounded the Made in Cameroon's philosophy. And despite efforts made towards that development vision, it's been very difficult for the goods made in Cameroon to find an inroad in the hearts of Cameroonians. Ambo Gladys Diba questions why this very serious disparity.
Meeting the labeling and product presentation standards have been real hurdles to the takeoff of goods made in Cameroon. A majority of consumers still nurture the idea that imported products are more qualitative than standard local products.
The producers should focus on the quality of their production. After that, when you industrialize the production of your goods, the second thing is that you have to give information about their production.
Inasmuch as Cameroonians are being persuaded to consume local products, insignificant quantity of the goods supplied to the local markets and the prices have also been dissuading factors.
Since they are producing a small quantity, they have to sell more to be able to equilibrate the expenses of the company.
With the current inflationary situation, experts believe if those in the production chain merge and form a common brand, they will overcome factors that demotivate consumers.
If the 30 comes together and do one brand, I think they will be able to be competitive in terms of prices.
Donc, il suffit d'actionner à nouveau.
It is important that we implement the import substitution policy to boost local production, to produce what we consume. With the Ukrainian conflict and COVID-19, the inflationary situation has worsened, and there is need to transform our raw material. This will create jobs and help with our trade balance deficit. According to experts, imported products continue to flood local markets as European and United States producers benefit from subsidies and tax exemption on goods that enter into Cameroon. This means goods made in Cameroon are unlikely to enjoy price competitiveness.
Thanks very much, Beatrice. Gamu, what am I saying? Come on. I'm Gladys Divan reporting there. Amongst the worries of the new bureau of the Cameroon Bar Council is the question of lawyers hovering around without an office. And as the Bar Council Bureau swinging into action, the Bar Eric Bureau actually has called for lawyers to make sure they create offices and firms. Titles with Sherifa Saleth Kells from our Northwest Regional Bureau Chief Correspondent, Annie Collins.
Lawyers in the Northwest region have been encouraged to get into partnership with one another to strengthen the practice of their profession. In one of a series of workshops in Bamenda this February 17, the men and women in black have been lectured on the advantages of pulling their intellects and human resources together.
If lawyers come together in partnership, it permits that they can rotate and specialize in different domains. There's a cry more and more on a daily basis that lawyers don't have chambers, bailiffs go to serve them, they cannot even see the chambers, they don't trace them, they serve among on the electric pole, which is so dishonorable to the bar.
To better illustrate the point, the learned advocates are tapping from the 56-year experience of 83-year-old legal fountain of Ace Batonier Luke Senzi.
They never at any time collaborate with magistrates who are tending to be corrupt. Because at the end of the day, you the lawyer, will lose your credibility if you influence something to be done because of corruption.
With the Northwest region counting about 500 lawyers, most of whom are concentrated in the regional capital, Bamenda, specialization is part of the much talked about coming together.
When you are in a partnership, it has various advantages. Being, your office cannot be closed. If one of your partners is not there, the office goes operational. Even when upon death, which is something we cannot evit, your office cannot be closed. There are others you cannot be specialized in every sphere. So in that aspect, when you people are in a partnership, one can be criminally oriented, one is civilly oriented.
Though they most feed from their sweat, money, they have been advised, shall not deviate them from their hypocritical oath of defending even the underprivileged.
Well, thanks, Sherifa. And my producers, of course, were Sherifa and Collins Wong. I'm Keja Henry Athimbe, thanking you for your kind attention. Coming up is Mark Chwamu with The Brief. And from all of us, it's goodbye.